The Fantasy League is back. Welcome to week 6. Now, the LEC in a couple of days will be going towards its final 2 weeks of games, but our prediction competition has still got to deal with last week. Speaking of last week's results, week 5 standings are as you can see, and now it's prediction time for you and me. And Darius, who has put a lot of weight into going for a couple of sweeps involving Misfits. There's myself and Martin's, which are going towards a lot of teams, because that's how that works. And Stefan and Terry's have gone the sweep way, except Stefan has been a bit split on the G2 versus Fnatic game, and the G2 game beforehand. Let's just go straight into it with game 1 on the Friday, Misfits versus XL, and First Blood, well, poor tower dive onto Cries gave Misfits the first blood, and 8.5 minutes, your standard Herald time, Misfits got that as well. Tower was a little quicker than usual, because that Herald was dropped a minute later. Dragon, a minute after that, was also picked up by Misfits. Now, Baron was picked up by XL, and they were fighting back. And then they weren't. The win went to Misfits at 39 minutes and a half. Game 2, Rogue versus Shulker. And Rogue, well, they wanted blood. They really wanted blood. Objective after objective taken. And just were not letting Shulker get into this game. Rogue versus Shulker ended up being the blue-black control of League of Legends at this point. Do you want to play? Well, we're not letting you. We'll just take all these objectives. And, you know, I'm not even going to let you fight back for the win. The very, very quick 23+ minute win for Rogue. SK versus Mad Lions was next up on the table. And First Blood actually went SK's. Mad Lions' bot lane 2v2s are not going very well. Dragon, though, was picked up by Mad Lions at the cost of Humanoid. Herald was taken by SK at just shy of 9 minutes. 2 minutes later, it was bonking the bottom lane for the tower. And Mad Lions just let SK take the Baron at 20.5 minutes. Just let that sink in. And 11 minutes later, SK got their third win. Right, it's Fnatic versus Australis next. And First Blood went Fnatics. So if Rogue versus Shulker in a Magic the Gathering analogy was blue-black control, Fnatic vs Australis was red aggro. Everything being taken by Fnatic. Even like the latest Herald of the game, 13 minutes. Baron nearly stolen by Australis, but that was about the biggest action they could make. Because it wasn't that long after that Fnatic got the win. And last game of the day, Vitality versus G2. Now, last time they faced each other, Vitality got the upper hand. G2 were not letting that happen at this point. First Blood was theirs. Herald, again, a bit of a late one, taken by Vitality. Dragon, around about the same time, they took it. Good old G2 took that, and they took the first tower. Not long after turret plates went. Baron, also taken by G2. And then, they got themselves a win. Not this time, Vitality. So, Saturday's games. Let's get moving. XL versus SK. Now, First Blood went to XL in pretty nice fashion. 5 minutes in, then Herald was taken by SK while they was looking at a bottom tower dive, and while that was happening, they also took the first dragon. Tower was also taken by SK, not XL, SK at that time. Baron also taken by SK, but very late and after getting an Infernal Soul first. And straight afterwards, SK got themselves a 4th win of the split. Right, Shulker, Misfits, let's go. Can Shulker recover after that absolute annihilation by Rogue? Well, not exactly. Bottom lane went and gave away First Blood. Herald taken by Misfits. Shulker got themselves a dragon. A nice Cloud Drake at 11 minutes. Bottom tower was shredded by the Herald, giving it to Misfits. And Shulker did try and fight for the Baron, just didn't get there. And to be honest, they didn't really recover. Misfits got the win. Game 3. Vitality versus Mad. Now, given that Mad Lions shockingly lost, that First Blood by Leader was, or against Leader was, well, bad. Objectives were taken during this, and to be fair, due to Leader's poor start, mid tower was also taken by Mad Lions. Dragon also taken very late at 15 minutes. But Vitality did get themselves a Baron. It was all nice. Not that it helped. Mad Lions got the next Baron and cleared him out for the win. 4th game of Saturday was Australis versus Rogue. First Blood went to Rogue about 55 seconds after Dragon spawned. Speaking of Dragon, Australis did end up getting it a couple of minutes later. No, they didn't. That's a lie. I will change that. But Herald did end up going Rogue's way. Tower also went their way. Baron, clean after an Ocean Soul. And a win a couple of minutes later. You may hear there was a little bit of change in the voice on that, and rather than having to mess around and edit it, we'll just change the stats. It's easy enough. Right, final game. The match of the week. G2 versus Fnatic. And Fnatic, well, 50 seconds for a First Blood is pretty quick. Dragon, taken at 9 minutes, also by Fnatic. While G2 went for the cross-map play and got the Herald. Tower was taken by G2 up in the top. It did take a while though, and it wasn't a Herald that did it. Baron though was taken by Fnatic. G2 kept clean out of the pit. And Fnatic got themselves a win, another scalp against G2. So speaking of scalps, let's see how the points went. So here we are, week 6. Terry and Stefan are at the top, sharing the lead at 226. Martin right there in the middle at 215. Darius trailing behind at 211. And speaking of trailing behind, it might as well not even be in the same postcode. It's me at 201. But there are 2 weeks left to go, and there is one super week. No one's safe. Just some might have a better chance than others. So, give us a like, a share, subscribe, comment, and we'll be back with week 7's results next time. See you soon.